Let's talk about Mary Jane Watson being revealed as the new Venom. As someone who also hates the current 616 Spider-Man books and the various shenanigans Marvel editorial has subjected Peter Parker to, I can absolutely understand why people would be immediately inclined to hate this decision. Personally, I do not love this at all, but I do not hate it either, because there are a couple of factors that could make this an interesting decision. Just to recap, Marvel recently had a Venom War story that left Eddie Brock bonded with Carnage, Dylan Brock without a symbiote, Flash Thompson with Anti Venom, Rick Jones with Sleeper, and the Venom symbiote with a mysterious host. The all new Venom series started off as a mystery by teasing four suspects as the new Venom before revealing that they were all red herrings and that Mary Jane Watson is the new Venom. There were a few clues that led up to this reveal, so it wasn't completely surprising. But the reveal being leaked on social media meant that a lot of people were reacting to it without any context or just joining in the initial outrage. Mary Jane as a character has been messed with by Marvel in recent years to the point where she is barely recognizable anymore. Before this reveal, she was running around as a superhero called Jackpot with Paul, her boyfriend, which may be two of the dumbest decisions Marvel has ever made. Compared to that, Mary Jane as Venom is quite interesting because these two have some history. Venom traumatized MJ so badly that she even forced Peter to stop wearing the black suit in the past. Many have brought this up without realizing that the run is actually tackling this history by repeatedly mentioning that MJ is bonded to Venom because of circumstances and that they do not like each other but are currently stuck together. This could also be a great way for MJ to confront her trauma and for Venom to apologize and for the two of them to find closure and move forward. Venom has always been able to morph his shape and it wanted to keep the host a mystery, so it makes a lot of sense as to why it had a male form even though MJ was the host. But can this whole thing work? I mean, time will tell, but the current writer of All New Venom, Al Ewing, is excellent and has written a lot of great stuff for Marvel. So I believe he will do some interesting stuff with Mary Jane. If he manages to get rid of Jackpot and Paul at the same time, it will be even better. Considering the current state of Spidey Comics, it's also likely this could be a disaster where they double down on trying to make Mary Jane a superhero when she never needed to be one to be a great character. Superhero comics have always made controversial decisions, and I've always found it better to judge them by the outcome. In an ideal world, we wouldn't have to go through these weird shenanigans, and we would simply have a married Peter and MJ having fun adventures in Amazing Spider-Man. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in.